This story was so manipulated by these parasitic hate channels on YouTube. I mean, we raised a decent amount, I think. So we've donated £187.68. That is in pounds, and that's converted from dollars when I made the transfer. I know people are going to nitpick. You can go and have a look at everything. I posted all the receipts on the internet. People were angry at me because they felt like, oh, he's only made the donation because he's been caught out. The reality is that I had to wait for the money to come through, and I made the donation before the scandal even happened. I posted it online. When I made the donation to WaterAid for these ringtones, basically when you bought the ringtone, the money was paid to me, and then I paid it to WaterAid. That's how it works. I paid the money to WaterAid from my own pocket. I hadn't even been paid for the ringtones. There's like a 3-month delay from when you make a sale on iTunes, because I have to go through a third-party distributor because I'm not in the US. From the UK I can't do it, and so everything has to be finalised by Apple, and then it has to go through my third-party distributor, and then it has to be paid to me. So I just wanted to do something nice. I genuinely didn't realise that there was so many hateful people on the internet that would want to turn something so positive into something so negative in terms of donating money to charity. Obviously, I made my mistake with the issuing permission completely, and if you choose to forgive me for that, that's completely up to you, but I am genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, so sorry for that. That whole situation was really crazy. Like, I made the donation, and I kind of just think, as the biggest person in my sector right now, I'm obviously going to get dragged the most because it gets the most attention. My name will get the most views. I think I was doing a video yesterday about something which I'll show you in a few days. My computer's broken. I want to be doing scandals, but I have no computer and I can't afford a flat laptop, so I'm just going to be not doing anything today. How about you? And I searched my name on YouTube, and there was like 94 videos posted in the past 3 days or something, because I'm like the biggest channel. And I don't mean to sound like non-humble, like I don't think I'm important, but I definitely can see from the amount of people that are making up stories about me that I'm definitely a relevant topic, because they can get views on stories that are completely bullshit. I've been involved in my own scandals where I've definitely made mistakes. There's people that have grown their entire channel to 20,000 views from making up stories and manipulating stories about me. And if I manipulated stories the way that they do, I would be roasted by you. You would catch me out on it. But anyway, this is not about hate channels. This is about me, my scandals, my apologies. Child grooming allegations against a YouTuber called Sam Abbey. I think her last name begins with R, or that could be a premarital name, but her name is Sam Abbey. She's from Toronto, Canada. I think she's about 37. I talked to her for a few months, and I made a video basically saying I was in a bad situation mentally. I was very overwhelmed because I'd been trying to convince her for the past week before that to go to the police because someone had come forward to her saying that an influencer had been grooming them when they were underage.
This up. Let me tell you what happened, okay? So, I was sent an Instagram message, and I wish for the life of me I'd find it. But the guy, I don't know what he did, if he like disabled his account or whatever, I don't know, but when I go looking for him, it's like completely blank. So what happened was, this guy contacted me and said, I have tea for you to expose this person. And I said, okay. And he said, pick. And I said, okay. I said, well, I don't really know what you want me to do with a pick. He's like, well, I was 15 or 16 at the time when he sent it to me, and then he sent me all these screenshots of them having like a conversation, and I specifically told this guy was feeding into it too. It wasn't just a one-sided thing, it was a conversation. It was like, I don't know, sexting or whatever.
Really funny how John Kuckian left that out of his story.
And she refused to go to the police, and I was like trying to tell her she is supporting someone that's groomed children. And why? Because they're giving her inside knowledge in the beauty community. She's prepared to risk more people being abused and groomed by a child. I don't know what the correct term is. Is it paedophile? Is it child molester? Is it child groomer? I don't know what the terminology is, but she's prepared to support that for the sake of getting tea. And that's disgusting. And I got dragged for that. I got dragged into silence. She tried to scare me into not saying anything. And I didn't even show the evidence because I'm against sharing stuff like that. Why don't I show you the audio clip?
I'm against showing you receipts that she tried to silence me, but I'm more than happy to show you the audio.
Here's the audio clip.
Listen, aside from the fact that I didn't want to see his dick, like, this guy's he was telling me that he was 15 at the time and that knew that and all of this shit, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know what the fuck to do to this with this information. Like, I'm fucking freaking the fuck out, okay? Like, anyway, yes, the guy he said he was 15 at the time, but it's like 18. The guy sent me more screenshots that he was doing it to other people too. Like, I don't even know what to do with this. Like, anyway, fuck.
Okay, what you just said to me is obviously really serious. Like, you need to do something with that information. Are you going to go to the police with it? Like, that's more than just tea. Like, that's more than just drama.
That's all he told me. Like, it was a very, like, innocuous thing. And I said to him, well, I mean, I said, please don't send me dick pics, first of all. Second of all, I'm not doing anything with this. You know, like, this guy's intention was to expose this person. That's what he wanted.
I mean, I don't know what this guy is planning to do with this information, but if he's contacting me, I will not put it past him to contact somebody else if I don't do anything with it, which I'm not.
And I hope you can understand that that was something that was really mentally difficult for me to deal with. I was so distraught when I posted that video, and I think you can tell when I watched it, I was mentally such a mess, and I was struggling so hard to deal with that situation because I just find it very difficult to deal with things like that, like when a child is involved and someone is prepared to risk the safety of a child for something so stupid. For the sake of climbing up a ladder. I don't know any Cookie fam that support this person because I think you all see through it. Anyone that follows this channel or follows this person's Twitter or Instagram supports someone that's a child molester sympathizer. But that video is me disassociating from that disgusting piece of shit. And of course, I bet you none of those hateful channels that build their entire audience dragging me, none of them would ever make a scandal out of this. It doesn't fit their agenda, you know? They're all happily going to continue to support this girl. Disgusting. And I hate when people accuse me of bringing up personal business. She's very open with the fact she's struggling with her weight and she's been struggling with a marriage. So I don't feel like that's something that I'm being nasty mentioning. That's something that she's openly spoken about multiple times. If someone sits on the internet every single day on Twitter bitching and moaning and complaining about other people and doing live streams for hours every single week about people that she doesn't like, roasting them, dragging them, but she's afraid to show her own face, surely you can see that that person is so deeply unhappy inside. So deeply unhappy inside. And I had one of the worst friendships with this person where I actually felt like I was forced to be with them in the end. If you are ever in an abusive friendship where someone is being horrible to you, just get out. Don't try and fix it. Don't wait for things to calm down. Don't wait for an escape opportunity. Just get the fuck out. Having your support when brands are coming for me, influencers are coming for me, and all the hate channels are coming for me, having you there with me, supporting me and seeing through all the bullshit really makes me happy. Thank you. Goodbye.